home of the Steelers. We're expecting this one to be one of those good ones as we get set for this matchup between Miami and Pittsburgh. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. He'll return it from the 6. The teams are set. The fans are excited. Let's get this game underway. Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession. The Dolphins come out in the ace formation. McCown sends a man in motion. Drops back to pass. Throws it. It's completed. Tackled around the 45-yard line. The wideout comes away with a spectacular play.
It's always kind of funny to think about with all the big guys that play the game of football. Sometimes it's the little wide receivers that scare you the most.
Martin in motion. Drops back on first down. Goes through his read. How can you drop that? And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The Steelers bring in the nickel package.
Watch the switch. Blue 45. Zebra.
Back to pass. Rifles it to the right. And they get him at about the 37-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Play action. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. It's tipped away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 16. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
He needs to get the pass off. The rush gets there, and he goes down. That was a great job by the corner to get him on the blitz.
If a quarterback's really good, he can anticipate that corner blitz because he sees the coverage shift over to that side. Obviously, you can't blitz a corner and leave the guy open without shifting the coverage. That time, the quarterback had no idea.
With the pass, and the defender intercepts it. Brought down at the 24-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Brown is the single setback. They'll throw on first down. Gets the pass out. Completed. He's dropped at the 11. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
They give it to the tailback. Dropped behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Back to pass. He's under a heavy rush. Dropped an easy one, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Townsend has the pick. Why did he even make that pass?
Good, Tom. I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Blue 30. Blue under.
First down, looking to throw. With the catch. And the last guy gets him. And that play could have easily gone for 6.
And when you start to hit a couple of big pass plays, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. They no longer feel quite as brave coming up and defending those short passes.
Here's the give. He's dropped for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Here we go. Blue 30. Lou. Crisscross. Bump in.
Roethlisberger back to throw. Passes the ball. And it's knocked down. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
We up. Black 20. Black 20. Under. Yeah. 56.
He's looking to throw. Defense closing in. He's brought down at the 42. Wide receiver turns the screen pass into a nice first down.
Yeah, you have to be careful about giving that receiver too much room on the outside. I know you don't want him to beat you deep, but these screens can be awfully tough on a defense.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's go.
Nice play fake. He throws left. Is there for the catch. And he's hammered at the 37. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Here you go. Black 20. Tennessee. 20. Let's go.
Play action. Strong throw. And he's out at the 25. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Give to the tailback. Cuts back and he's dropped. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Hard count. Right. Hey, don't lose your bite.
Fakes the run. He makes the catch. A lot of room to run. He's tackled right around the 14-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
On the ground with a tailback. He's going to be tackled for a loss. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Black 20. Play 3, man. Let's go. Keep playing. Base.
Parker gets the carry. He gets out to about the 15-yard line. Gain of less than a yard.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Here we go. Blue 30. Who's left? Cut. Under. Cut.
Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. He's dropped at the 10. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. 4th down, and the field goal unit is out to try this 27-yarder. And it's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Again from the 3. Drilled at the 29-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. First down, looking to throw. And he caught it. He's hammered in the backfield. They lose 3 yards on that one.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
To 5 p.m.
He's looking to throw. He needs to get rid of it. Hagan can't make the catch in traffic. Hagan was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 26.
For information.
Holmes is back deep to receive. Gets it away cleanly. Holmes takes it at the 32. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Set. Black 20. Black 20. Under. Stay inside right here.
They'll throw on first down. Looks for a man open. And it's caught. And they get him at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 4.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Regular. Set. Under. Blue 30. Under. Blue 30.
They'll give it off here. And he's decleated at the 40. A 1-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He's looking to throw. Looks right. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. He's tackled at the 40. And the defense just picked up their second interception of the game.
There's a lot of good players on this defense. I've really enjoyed so far watching how quickly they break on the ball.
They hand it off. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. Brown gains around 3 yards on the run. They line up at the 37. Single set backfield. Pitch out. Brought down around the 29-yard line. Pitched it outside, picked up enough to convert for the first.
That's a pretty play, isn't it? Anytime you get that pitch to the outside, the running back catches it in stride, he finds a nice hole, pick up the first down. Always like watching that play.
He throws it, brings it in. He makes a great, just didn't match up well on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Here's the halfback. Tackled at the 10. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. They line up in a double tight set. The defender gets him to the ground. So at the most, he gains a few inches. That'll bring up third down. They line up at the 9. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this first down. Throws short. And they get him around the 4-yard line. He got it, but it wasn't by much.
Pretty route on the play that time, and the quarterback threw it in there right on time, allowing for that first down.
He needs to get the pass off. And he's drilled at the 6. And they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
This defensive line is just so impressive. They keep manhandling this offensive line, pushing them back into the quarterback. As a quarterback now, you have no choice. You have to do some quicker plays, get that ball out of there.
Hands it off. Brought down right around the 4-yard line. Gain of about a yard, and so it'll be 3rd down. They put everyone up on the line.
Keep going. Zebra. Hey, a wide, like a run. Go.
The halfback with the carry. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown.
Well, this offense certainly off to a good start here today, and let's see if they can continue to capitalize on that early touchdown to put them up by 3.
Here's the kick. Extra point is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off from the 5-yard line. At the 40, dropped at the 45. That return will set the offense up nicely.
It's just so easy to overlook the importance of good special teams. I can't tell you the difference between having to start drives around your own 20-yard line or inside that versus being out in the middle of the field. The confidence it gives your offense, the confidence it gives your play callers makes all the difference in the world.
He simply overthrew the receiver on that last play.
And I'm not so sure the pressure isn't getting in his head a little bit. He dropped back, set his feet very quickly, and got that one out of there. But you have to give the receiver a chance to get there first.
Black 20. Black. Cut. Screen here, Quan. Screen. All right. Cut.
And they're coming after him. Fails to connect with his man. He really just rifled that last pass.
And it just goes to show that arm strength isn't everything. Accuracy and touch is something that is so important for a quarterback.
Blue 30. Blue 30. Alert, run. Freeze it. I need. Under.
He drops back. Throws out to the left. Pass incomplete. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result. High formation here. Man in motion. Drops back to pass. Throws right. It's incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Miami is going with the offset high backfield.
Let's go. Come on, y'all. Let those quick out.
Brown on the handoff. He's tackled around the 22-yard line. A couple of yards there.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Scatter.
Drops back. He throws on the run. It's tipped and intercepted. What a hit. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He's looking to throw. The pocket is closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Comes down with it. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. They'll set this one up inside the 5. Ball on the 1-yard line. Hands it to the back. He's in. Touchdown. The offensive line really paved the way on that touchdown run, Chris.
And there's no question that that's what offensive linemen like to do best. Pass blocking is a very passive sort of activity for offensive linemen. These guys from birth are used to attacking, and that's what they did on that play.
It's good. Pittsburgh is up a field goal. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Not a bad kick. From the 5-yard line. Dropped at the 29-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. McCown lines up under center. 2 tight ends this time. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They get 9 yards on the play.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Man in motion. Short pass. To the 20, to the 10. Gets in for the touchdown. Looks to me like the defense just forgot to account for the back.
Oh, they knew he was back there all right. This guy is too good. But when he catches the ball in the open field, there's just no stopping him. What a play.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. Extra point is good. Miami is up 4. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Brought down at the 26-yard line. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. Parker lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Here we go. Black 20. Black 20. Under.
Parker gets the carry. And he's out at the 33. Pickup of about 7. That'll bring up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. The Steelers come out in a 2 tight end set. Here's the halfback. He took a shot at the 35. And he gets a yard on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Black 20. Close right. Take him.
On play action. And he catches it. He steps out right around the 38-yard line. and that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Drops back on first down. Rockets it out. Tipped it away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
The Steelers come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide.
Black 20. Under.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And they get him at the 42. Parker gains about 4 yards on the play. We played a quarter. Score is 14-10. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. They'll bring the dime backs in. The Steelers put a man in motion to the right. Play action. Throws middle. They picked it off. Brought down at the 42. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Back to pass. Throws it out. He's brought down at about the 33-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Tackled around the 1-yard line. A huge gain by the tailback.
You know, we talk about how important the running backs are as receivers in the West Coast offense. Well, that time he went almost all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast with that one.
Miami lines up for a 1st and goal here, trying to make it a 2-score game. They'll go with the run once again. Another score by the running back.
You got to love this guy. I had a chance to talk to him in the offseason, and the one thing that he said that drives him nuts about any running back are guys that run out of bounds. He wants to lower his head, create contact, and crush anybody in his path.
Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. And he's out at the 26-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Nickel defense.
Black 20. Black 20. Come on. Let's go.
He fakes it. Passes it out. There for the reception. He's brought down at the 34-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
The defense has him surrounded. He makes another catch. He's tackled at the 45.
Ben Roethlisberger is really remarkable for not only his ability to avoid pass rushers, but he seems to be able to throw from just about any body position. A lot of guys, when they're throwing across their body or having to make a turn or a weird move, they're not nearly as accurate, but Roethlisberger is just a tremendous athlete.
And he will lose yardage on the play. 2-yard loss for the halfback. It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 47. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 30. Blue 30. No, stay down. Right.
Give to the tailback. Brought down around the 46-yard line. Parker picks up 2 yards with the carry. 3rd and 11. Ball on the 46. Moore lines up as the single back. Back to pass. Rifles this one out to the right. And they get him at the 34-yard line.
Ben Roethlisberger just looks like an NFL quarterback, doesn't he? He's tall, he's well-built, he's athletic, he buys time with his feet, and it's probably what most people don't talk about with Roethlisberger, his ability to make that first pass rusher miss and still get off the big plays. He is a tremendous talent.
Tackled at the 33-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Pittsburgh comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
Black 20.
Roethlisberger hands it off straight ahead. A gain of 3 yards.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
The Steelers line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out.
Blue 30. Watch the flank. Watch the out. Let's get it right here.
Back to throw. Passes it. Pass is complete. A gain of 3 yards on that one.
Always a dangerous play when you get a wide receiver in the open field against man coverage, but that time the defense was there and made a nice open field tackle.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. It's wide right. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. So the score is still the Steelers 10, the Dolphins 21. Nice play fake. Makes the reception. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. That play fake is good for a gain of a handful. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 39. The Dolphins come out in a 2 tight end set.
Stay inside right here. Zebra. Toby 32. Come on. Keep working. Let's go.
They go with the run. Hit hard at the 41-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. They'll come out in the eye. McCown sends a man in motion. He's running out of time. They get to him. They really are going to have to find a way to slow down the blitz.
Always thought it was so difficult to block linebacker blitzes because more often than not, it's a tight end or a back who has to try and step up and take on these great athletic, big pass rushing guys.
Gets it away cleanly. Holmes takes it at the 25. And they get him around the 44-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Parker gets it on the inside. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Dolphins line up with a nickelback.
Blue 30. Let's go get it. Close low. We're talking about bring it. Let's get off this field, man.
Nice play fake. He throws a bullet out to his right.
The pass results.
Miller was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 48. Pittsburgh lines up in a double tight set.
Under. Draw, screen. Dre's line.
He needs to get rid of it. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 35. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
He doesn't get back to the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Black 20. Black 20.
On the ground, up the middle. He fights forward to about the 36. Parker gains about 2 yards on the run. Roethlisberger lines up with 5 wideouts. He's looking to throw. Passes to his left. Brought down around the 34-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. It's 4th down. The Steelers line up to punt. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 12. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Brown the lone back. He fakes it. Scrambles. Batted away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Hard count, hard count. 48. Hey, don't lose the ball.
He's looking to throw. Short pass to his left. He's brought down around the 18-yard line. 6-yard gain through the air on that play.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
McCown dropping back. Drops the easy pick. Probably not the best place to try to squeeze the ball into.
Yeah, I think he would have needed a jackhammer to get that one in there. That was tight coverage.
Fields is the punter.
Brand new DVD player.
Gets it away cleanly. Holmes fields it at the 42. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll go from the I formation.
Black 20. Black 20. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Hey, 4 cones.
Hands it to the back. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Pickup of about 5. That brings up 2nd down. They line up in an I.
Come on, D. Blue 30.
He's looking to throw. Throws it out. And they get him at about the 31. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Black 20. Black 20.
Roethlisberger hands off. He didn't get back to the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Here you go. Blue 30. Blue 30. Go. Go. Who's left?
Sets up the play action. Catch is made. He's dropped at the 14. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, It gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
And the ref blows this one dead.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
He needs to get the pass off. He's brought down at the 12. That's a 7-yard gain. 11 yards out. Parker, the lone back.
Black 20. Get it, baby. Under. Hey, what's the flag? Hey.
Parker gets the carry left side. They tackle him for a loss. That'll be a 1-yard loss. That'll bring up 3rd down. Goal line only a dozen yards away now. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers.
Blue 30. Don't lose the ball. Left 21.
Roethlisberger back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Makes the grab. Not much chance of converting that pass into a 1st down.
Nah, and that's really what the defense was hoping for there. They settle their defense behind the chains, allow you to catch the ball, come up and make the tackle. Perfectly executed that time by the defense.
And he makes it. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 25. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll take over at the 25. 1st and 10. The Dolphins come out in the ace formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Dumps it out right. Tackled around the 38-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
The halfback with the carry. He lost yardage on the play. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
And he just got hammered. They need to find a better way to protect him out there.
Wow, did you see the shot he took on that one? This guy's a tough guy, but if you keep taking shots like that, you better have somebody in the bullpen warming up.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Tiger. Let's go. Come on, guys.
Looking to throw. Goes through his read. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Fasano was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Fields awaits the snap. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Holmes takes it at the 28. Brought down at the 36-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. Black 20. Black 20. Rainbow.
Looks to pass. Rockets it. There for the catch. And they get him at the 45. The quarterback's been putting up some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
Bang right. Close right, Lucy.
They hand it off. 2 minutes to go in the half. The defense might have been looking for the running back on that.
You'll change up on that when you start paying too much attention to the quarterback and the halfback, and the fullback just pounds one in there for a first down.
Black 20. Black 20.
Back to pass. Crosses the line. Tackled around the 49-yard line. Just a short gain that time after the scramble.
Well, it beats a sack anyway. If it's not there, just pull the thing down, get what you can, and then take your lumps.
Back to throw. Here's the throw. Pass completed. He's brought down at the 40. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Roethlisberger calls for motion left. Looking to throw. Guns it to the middle. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
2nd and 3 coming up here. A minute left in the half. The halfback with the carry. Dropped behind the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
And they get him at the 24-yard line. It looks like they're going to go no huddle. Bunch formation. Changing the play.
Under 20.
He drops back. Throws on the run. They finally get him, and it looks like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. Changes the play.
Blue 30.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown. The coaches have to be happy with that.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
They'll come out in the eye.
Black 20. Black 20.
They'll go with the run once again. Can't get the 2-point conversion. Looked like the defense was expecting them to run it there.
Yeah, I don't know why when they saw that defense, they didn't try an audible out of that play. I'm sure the coaching staff felt pretty good about that play going in based on what they saw on film, but that couldn't have been what they were anticipating there.
They were forced to punt on their last drive. The offense will start at the 38, 1st and 10. Brown lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Little handoff. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
They give it to the fullback. He's dropped for a loss. And as we head to halftime, our score is the Dolphins 21, the Steelers 19. Great kick here. From his own goal line. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Parker takes the give. He's hammered in the backfield. That started off poorly and only got worse.
And you could see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends.
Roethlisberger sends a man in motion.
Lou. Same thing. Hey, back.
Feeds it to the back. He's brought down around the 27-yard line. Parker gets 6 yards on the play. That'll bring up third down with 8 yards to go. Ball on the 27.
Blue 30.
Back to pass. Fires it right. Brought down at the 35. That was a great catch in coverage.
And the defense has to be sick. They were right there. They had him completely covered, and this guy with those great hands just went up and made another play.
Here we go. Black 20. Black 20. Under.
Hand off to the left. Tackled right around the 34-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on their own 35. Pittsburgh goes with the ace set here.
Come on, lock them down. Blue 30. Blue 30.
Nice play fake. Scans the field. Hit and drop behind the line. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Black 20. Under.
Roethlisberger will look to pass. Throws a bullet. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Gets it away cleanly. Again, fields it at the 27. He's dropped at the 33. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
On play action, he's scrambling. He's there for the catch. And they get him around the 46-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Sets up the play action, and it's completed. Brought down at the 36-yard line. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
He's dropped around the 24-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
McCown calls for motion right. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Brown gets 3 yards on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. It just slips out of his hand. Hagan was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They'll bring the dime backs in.
DVD recorder system.
McCown will look to throw. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at the 11. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Makes the run. It's completed. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Passes to the end zone. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Little handoff. He gets in for 6. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game.
If your running back is able to score 3 times in a game, it tells you one thing. Keep on doing what you're doing.
It's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Moore from the 4. Dropped at the 33. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Roethlisberger is lined up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Roethlisberger drops to throw. Throws right. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. Ward was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. From their own 33-yard line. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends.
Black 20. Black 20. Under. Close right. Under. No.
Roethlisberger on play action. Roethlisberger will be sacked. Perfect time to send in the extra pass rusher on that play, Chris. They timed the blitz perfectly.
Effective blitzing can really destroy an offensive game plan because you're so used to having time to develop plays down the field. Now you come with a good blitz, and the quarterback just doesn't have time to get it off.
He throws right. And he made a great open field tackle. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Gets it away cleanly. Again, takes it at the 21. Brought down around the 29-yard line. Carried along by their dominant vertical game, they were able to put one in the end zone on their last drive. McCown with the gift. He's brought down at about the 31. Brown gains around 3 yards on the draw play. From their own 32-yard line. The Dolphins come out in the ace formation. They'll go with the run once again. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
McCown drops back. He throws left. Completed. Tackled at about the 33-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Gets it away cleanly. Holmes fields it at the 26. Brought down at the 36-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together, after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Parker lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Black 20. Hey, inside, Black 20. Inside. Hey, watch this, man. Screen.
Gives it off. And he's knocked out around the 41-yard line. Parker picks up 5 yards with the carry. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Parker is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Watch the hard count. Here we go. Blue 30. Blue 30. Under.
And they get him at the 44-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Roethlisberger gives it up the middle. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Big-time play by the defensive end.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Throws while on the run. Tackled at the 40. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 18. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
Hands it to the back. Brought down behind the line. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback.
Boy, a shot like that, not only does it play well on television today, but tomorrow in that defensive film room, it's going to be even better.
On the ground with a tailback. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Throws out right. He's dropped around the 27-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. The Steelers have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Fields will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Holmes fields it at the 29. He's brought down right around the 48-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Under heavy pressure. And a huge midair collision at the end of that one. And a great leaping effort by the receiver led to a big game through the air.
Yeah, Tom, every once in a while I see a guy make a play like that, and I just wonder how in the heck did I ever play receiver in this league? These guys are just phenomenal athletes.
Setting up play action. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. He's tackled at the 33. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Under. Let's go.
Parker, the ball carrier. He makes his way to about the 22.
There may be more physical runners in the NFL than Willie Parker, but don't make a mistake and let him hit a hole running full speed, because if you do, you're never going to catch this guy. I still can't believe that he didn't play very much at all in college.
They'll give it off here. He didn't get back to the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Black 20. Black 20. Don't nothing change.
He's looking to throw. With the catch. And he scores. What a play.
You know, doing the highlight shows that I do, it just seems like every week is the Ben Roethlisberger show. You know, you see him always making the pass rushers miss and scrambling out and making a play and making a big throw just week after week. A very consistent, a very talented quarterback.
Set down. The kick is up. It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 3. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Ground is the deep back as they line up in the I. Brown takes the handoff. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. 4-yard gain on the play, and that will bring up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. McCown sends a man in motion. Looks to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. Brought down at the 46-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Is there for the catch. He got depleted. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
He'll get the call again. He's brought down at about the 37-yard line. Pickup of less than a yard. That'll bring up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. The Dolphins come out in the ace formation. They'll go with the run once again. What a brutal hit. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Looking to throw. The defense has him surrounded. Brings this one in. Huge hit. They got burnt on the blitz that time.
Yeah, I'll be anxious to see how soon they come back with the blitz. They got barbecued on that one. You better disguise that blitz a little better than that if you're going to beat this quarterback.
Drops back. He decides to run. And they get him right around the 4-yard line. So the quarterback scrambles for about 4 yards on the play. 4 yards will get them in for the score. So we'll head to the 4th with our score, the Dolphins 28, the Steelers 26. And the defense has a heavy rush. And it's caught. Touchdown. And that one worked just like they drew it up.
You have to be careful with this offense not to pay too much attention to those great receivers on the outside. Sometimes those tight ends can really be a problem. Boy, did that pay off big.
Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. From his own goal line. They get him at the 35. And that was just really poor coverage by the kick team.
Special teams coach has to be disappointed with that effort. They just didn't do anything right on that return. And let's face it, if you're on special teams, you're not that far from getting cut. I'm sure there's some guys that are going to have some pretty ugly times of it in the film session this week.
He's tackled about the 43-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 44. The Steelers line up in an I formation.
I got him. Black 20. Black 20. Rush. Close up. Let's go.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are
First down.
just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Roger. Let's get it. Dre slide. It's coming out quick.
Roethlisberger dropping back. Passes to his left. And he caught it. Holmes caught that one for a gain of 6. The Steelers line up with trips bunched on the right side.
Black 20. No.
He's looking to throw. Past the line. He's brought down right around the 38-yard line. This play call really didn't make much sense.
No, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock, a run call here probably is not a very good idea.
Screen here, Twan. Screen. Let's get off.
Drops back to pass. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. Make that the 4th interception on the day for this defense.
Well, you have a football, a little wrapping paper, a nice bow on top, perhaps a little glitter, a lot of gift wrap presents for this defense today.
McCown hands off. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. A 7-yard run by the running back. It's 2nd and 3. Ball on the 43. McCown comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Hands it to the back. Brought down at the 47-yard line. And after a gain of 4, he will have the first down.
Nice call that time by the offensive coordinator. Sometimes a team just anticipates pass just for a moment. They get a little lax out there, forget about the draw play. You catch it with them for a big first down.
Play action. He throws it. And he's out at the 36-yard line. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
He needs to get the pass off. And they can't connect. Martin was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 36. Single set backfield. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Up the middle with the fullback. It appears to be short, and the fullback busts through there for around 7 yards. It's 4th down. This one will be from 45 yards out. Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and he makes it. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now, just a lot of love.
Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Dropped at the 26-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Single back formation.
Under. Black 20. Under. Black 20.
Looking for an open man. And it's caught. He's brought down at the 45. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Looks down the field. That pass wasn't even close.
Yeah, it wasn't close because the big guy was giving him a whack just as he let that one go. He was really under some pressure that time.
Here we go. Black 20. Black 20. Roll the line. Under.
He drops back to pass. Passes to his right. And they get him around the 41-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Turn over, D. Black 20. Black 20. Rolls.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. Tackled at the 34-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
They'll throw for the first. Throws it short. Brings it in. He's tackled at the 20. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Parker, the lone back.
Here you go. Right. Black 20. Roger. Watch it, D. That's loud. You ready? Don't give him a yard.
Defense closing in. And it's tipped away. Holmes was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. One-man backfield.
Blue 30. Let's go. We're up. There you go, G.
Fires it out. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Give to the tailback. Brought down at about the 3-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Here's play number 10 on this drive. They'll go from the I formation.
Blue 30. Blue 30.
Setting up play action. What a catch! Touchdown! The defense has struggled defending the pass in this one. He's now got 3 scores through the air.
Yeah, I always felt like with the rules the way they are today, that as long as you're executing as an offense and protecting up front, you should be able to throw the football. And when they've had opportunities to make plays today, they've made them.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 1. Dropped at the 31. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Miami comes out in the shotgun.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Friday.
Drops back on first down. Scans the field. And he makes the tall grab. I don't know how he came up with that one.
Well, let's face it, the quarterback got away with one there. That was pretty tight coverage. They squeezed it in there that time, but be careful.
Moves up in the pocket. Comes down with it. And a great pass play that time.
Oops. That was just superior play calling that time on the offense. They sucked the defense in with the play action and got it in behind.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 25. That's a 3-yard gain. That brings up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. He's dropped at the 25, and the halfback has nowhere to go. The Steelers line up with a nickelback. Sets up the play action. And the pass falls incomplete. Wilford was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. This will be a 42-yard attempt.
You have won a free pizza of your choice from one of our concession stands.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks.
Not his best effort. You're being kind. That was pretty bad right there. And now you've got to go over and look at your teammates in the eyes as a field goal kicker. Know that they did all that work to get you down in position to do your job, and you couldn't get it done.
Roethlisberger looking to throw on first down. And he catches it. Tackled around the 44-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Under. Come on, D. We got to play.
Drops back on first down. Short throw to the right. There for the reception. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. They get to it. That's a tough one because it'll put them in a third down and long situation. Pittsburgh lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. He drops back to pass. Guns it out. Oh, that's just slop. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 34. The offense takes the field, and they have to be a little frustrated that they couldn't get the ball through the uprights. McCown gives it up the middle. Tried to run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
And that defense is getting a little excited down there.
Encroachment. Defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Drops back to pass. And it's caught wide open. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 39-yard line. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a third down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this third down.
He drops back, rifles it right, and he has been his go-to guy on the drive. He found his tight end for a first down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big-bodied guy like that can catch the football. Nice play.
They'll go with the run once again. He's brought down at the 38, and the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They line up in a one-back set. He lost yardage on the play. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's the fourth quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Ace backfield this time. And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Say, blue 30. Blue 30. Go, baby. Let's get off this field now.
They hand it off. He's dropped at the 22. A gain of around 7 for the back. They line up at the 22. The Steelers go with the I formation.
Black 20. Black 20.
He drops back to pass. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 31. Good pickup there.
Boy, that's a tough throw and catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
Out of the I formation. First down, looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Brought down at the 31. And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
They motion to the left. Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. McCown steps to the line of scrimmage. Single back formation this time. There's a play fake. He scrambles away. Fasano was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Inside give. And they get him at the 25. And that will bring up a fourth down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Here's the kick. Taken at the 5. At the 30. They get him at the 33. This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone right here.
Well, this is it, their last opportunity. The one positive part of this for the offense, though, is that everything becomes 4-down territory. So typically on offense, you get 3 downs. Now you get 4.
Puts it up there, looking deep to the right. Allen knocks it down. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Blue 30. Blue 30.
Drops back. Throws it short. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 35. Washington picks up 2 yards with that grab. That'll bring up third down. Back to throw. All kinds of pressure. Ferguson bats it down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
The Steelers line up with 3 wide.
Black 20. Black 20.
Drops back to pass. Strong throw to the center of the field. Tackled at the 42.
Let's go. Come on.
From the 42-yard line. Brown lines up as the deep back. I formation. Here's the halfback. And they get him at the 40. They get 2 yards.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Hand off to the right. What a shot! The Steelers will take their final timeout. Third down, 6 yards to the first. Ball on the 38. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. They take a knee. From the 40-yard line. The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 18. As they come back on the field after the punt, I was curious, Chris, what's this offense need to do to get things jump-started?
This team has a chance right now to pull off a huge comeback win. Got to get the ball in the end zone. Have to do it in a hurry, but boy, would it be impressive if they pulled this off.
And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Dolphins 41, the Steelers 33.